J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We about to go ahead and break down The Chi episode 10 for season 7. Do a review of what happened during this last episode. I had a lot going on right quick. Let me straighten that all up. But so The Chi, normally for a few seasons at least, they had 10 episodes, but I thought this was the season finale when I first watched it. So I am glad to know that it wasn't a season finale, because it wouldn't have been a good season finale in my opinion. But since it wasn't a season finale, it actually made the episode better. I learned it wasn't a season finale while doing the live stream. I'm trying to see where I had this thing. But while doing the live stream last night, learned it wasn't a season finale. So that was a good thing, because they did kind of end on a couple of cliffhangers. But they did The Chi? Okay. The Chi didn't come on it looked like it didn't come on my thing. That didn't sound right. Anyway, I don't know about y'all, but Damian, man, I can't stand this dude. And I think he just a cancer to everybody he come in contact with. This dude, what in the world happened to my TV, man? There we go. Anyway, this dude, man, a thief, a liar, shady. I mean, you pick a category, that's dude. And I don't know, man. I just think he ain't learning his lesson, and he probably ain't gonna learn his lesson till, I don't know. I ain't the one to know how to make him learn his lesson, but he ain't learning it no other way that they've been trying. And I ain't a counselor, but I do understand that sometimes people ain't gonna get it until they ready to get it. You know, I've seen, again, this is third hand and second hand information, but you see on those shows and things, people having to go to rehab or something, doing interventions, and sometimes it works and most of the time it doesn't, because that person may not have been ready. And even though somebody may have tried to get them that help, they weren't ready for the help, and eventually they go back to doing what they was doing. So you got to be ready for it. What's good, Ambi? How you doing, sis? I know. Happy Friday for you. I normally go live at 10. I'm a little running behind. I was up running around all day, and normally I try to get me a little rest in before I go live, and I barely got a little rest in. I got about an hour and a half laying it down before I went live, and I almost ain't make it back up, be honest with y'all. I almost ain't make it back up. I wanted to come to Chicago this weekend. I wanted to go to Riccabini's and get me some pizza, a couple other things. What's good, Miss Dior? How you doing, mama? What's good with you? I'm all good. Good to see you. Hope everything's good with you. Tina girl, what's good, Tina girl? How you doing, mama? Hope all is good with you. How you feeling this Friday evening? Ambi, what's up? You say, I agree, he hasn't learned it yet. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know how to how to make a person learn. If he already done got beat, he done damn near got killed. He got his brother shot. what is he gonna get? I don't know, but you'd have to cut that off. He done got fired from his job. The first thing he do with the new job is steal. In his mind, he probably didn't even see it as stealing. He probably looking at, oh man, come on, man. It was only one or two. You tripping. You tripping. No, you tripping. What's good, Patty? How's everything for you? That's right, TGIF. I know that's right. Everybody get a break for a minute. I'm glad you're doing great, mama. I'm hanging in there. I ain't gonna say I'm doing great. I wish, but I got a lot I'm trying to figure out. But I'm hanging in there. I'm still going. That's the thing, right? Still going. So, you know, hey, I'm glad y'all all doing good this weekend. And now let's get back to this idiot. And also, what's good, Stephen Harris? I'm put the link in the comments in a little bit if anybody want to come up and chat. But we see another character in the show that I actually know this character. I don't know them. Let me rephrase that. I don't know them personally, but I've seen this person around a few times. But I forgot, to be honest, and I'm not a person that's seen a lot of their work. But the person I'm talking about is Punky Johnson. Punky Johnson is a comedian and probably is more famous from work on Saturday Night Live. But Punky Johnson is the, what do you call it, manager for Smokies that Keisha hired. That's Punky Johnson, the comedian. And so I don't watch a lot of Saturday Night Live like I used to in the 80s and 90s. Maybe even in the early 2000s, but I don't really watch a lot of Saturday Night Live, so that's one thing on why I forgot. And then another thing is that a lot of the other projects Punky Johnson may have been in, I don't watch either. I have seen Punky Johnson around though. But again, like I say, don't see Punky Johnson often enough that I would have recognized it. Anyway, I still don't like the character to a certain extent. I just wouldn't have somebody coming into my business and then I don't give a damn how good you doing it or working there. Just don't think that it's yours or you doing better or you can do this without me or whatever the case. She just coming up with that vibe where I'm like, slow your roll now, shawty. Slow your roll. So this Punky Johnson on the Saturday Night Live clip, I'm assuming, look like they got this meat from Walmart. That's some nice thick cuts of steak right there, actually. That ain't no joke. Let me get a piece of that. Anyway, ZombieCon Bottoms. Yes, we cannabis, ZombieCon. So, Firebuds, Big Bruh, a lot of these things, Crank Yankers, but I haven't watched that show in a long time. Pause with Sam J. I've seen that show. It was interesting. But it's a party guest. Anyway, y'all get the point. Punky Johnson. So that character, I don't appreciate overstepping them boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Thinking you running this or don't need this or you got this handle. Hold your horses. First of all, if I was Emmett and I came back, you should have been like, "Oh, how you doing? I'm such and such. Keisha hired me. I've been trying to hold it down the way you like it. How you doing? How you feeling?" Okay, that's what's up. Okay, cool, cool. Anything you need, whatever you want me to do, I got you. I'd have been like, oh, okay, this a good hire. Thunder God, what's good with you? How you feeling? Stephen Harris, happy Friday to you. That's what's up. Yeah, Ambi, that's where she come from. And she's been in a couple like appearances that wasn't in those projects I listed. Those were like acting projects. And there's some appearances that like appear as yourself. So it wouldn't be listed as that, but you know. Now, I will be clear, she overstepped a little. I'm not going to say she went overboard and it was that offensive. I ain't going to take it that far and tweak out. But I would have told her, hold them horses. You better hold up for you giddy up now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was acting like the owner. Exactly. You better manage it or you going to manage your way to looking for a new job again. That's all I got to say. Anyway, what y'all think about Hannibal? You know, I like Hannibal. He a OG character of the show. They actually gave him, I think, one of the best storylines he's ever had this season um, when they brought him back. So I'm happy they brought him back. I like how they got him back into the story with Reg and in the hood a little, and he got try. I like his story, and he always been a smooth, you know what I'm saying, business minded dude. So now he intimidated by Nuck. Even he had to tell Nuck, "Hey man, I'm a boss too." They like, yeah, whatever. Hey, it's hard to be a boss when you on that level and you don't use guns. You ain't a killer. And he even said, I ain't really with guns. Well, you basically you in this game with both hands behind your back. You in the deep end swimming with both hands tied behind your back because it's a level you ain't about to go to, you know. So anyway, we'll see what happens with him because he kind of caught between a nuck and a hard spot, a nuck and a ridge in this month. And I'd hate for him to get whacked. And I really, really, really would hate for his old lady to tell on him. Because I think that was his biggest problem is that he let her know. And she talking about, don't you get us killed messing around with Reg. Now, again, she seemed to be a good one and have some loyalty so far. So I hope that ain't the case. Plus, it may backfire on him, as I explained on my previous video last night when he gave the tip to Nuck on the jewelry heist that Reg was gonna pull, and then it didn't go right, and Watusi came and tried to pull him over, and next thing you know, it ain't them. She mad. So Reg may put it together and say, hey man, you set me up. You the one having people looking over here at the crib, blase skippy whoop de whoop. And if he say, let me see your phone, and that'll seal the deal. Now, if he don't say, let me see your phone, then he could say, man, I ain't say nothing, you tripping. Them dudes probably got busted because they was sloppy or your gig didn't go right. Don't put that on me. Now, if he say, let me see the phone, if he deletes the text messages and all of that, he good. He could be like, man, check my phone, man, you tripping. But if he ain't do that, he in trouble. Ambi, you say Hannibal is in trouble now. Reg was testing him. Yeah, man. Sometimes you never know, man, when people be testing you. I do that sometimes. Not like Reg, but when you seeing sometimes people, they can get a little big for their britches, or you want to see if a person trustworthy or whatever the case may be. You watch and observe and see how a person act, and that'll tell you a lot more than flat out asking them, because most people won't want to. If he'd have said, "You snitching?" No, man, I ain't snitching. You tripping. So you really wouldn't get the right answer with that. You know what I mean? If you ask, you a thief, man, I ain't no thief. But if you leave stuff around of value on purpose and then it end up missing, you know who was there and what happened. There you have it. Yeah. Yeah, Patty, you got a good point. She said she ain't like no snakes, no snitches. So she might end up snitching on the snitch. It'll be a triple snitch, a snitch off. They're gonna have a snitch off. Yeah, he definitely failed that test. You know what I'm saying? And her talking, the fewer people that know your dirt, the better when you in this life. Whether you murking somebody, you making money off illegal proceeds, whatever the case, snitching, you don't want nobody to know any of these things. The fewer, the better. Because the more people that know, the more drama come. They know you making dirty money, they gonna come try to take it. Or they could set you up if you do them wrong. If they ask for some money and you say no, I could call and drop a dime on you, because I don't like that not one bit. Not one bit. I don't like that not one bit. You ain't gonna give me no money with all that illegal money you making. You a cheap ass. I don't like that not one bit. Nope. Drop a dime on. Yeah. Amber, you say, I think he gave himself up asking all those questions. I don't know. I don't know yet. He may be able to get away with it. Skywater technology. That's what I'm talking about. The Skywater technology. That's what's up. What's good with you, my G? What's up with Kenya? I'm gonna tell you what, man. Looking at this again on the replay, Kenya out of Papa league, y'all. That girl grown. Papa over here should make that little wee wee melt. I, I love you. Will you marry me? Kenya, boy, she was looking like a grown woman up in there. Papa looking like a high school kid still. Anyway, did they ever have a graduation from high school? I don't even remember if they showed them graduating from high school. Oh yeah, they did, because Kev left. But that, I don't remember cap and gown on Papa. Anyway, Papa has still he's maturing a lot better from when a big little chubby kid with glasses. He got his little braids and took his glasses off. He like, yo, hey, I'm about to bless that. But at the same time, he ain't ready for Kenya, and I'm wondering how that relationship gonna play out. Um, but he a good dude. I hope nothing happened to Papa in the long run. As far as Preacher Man and his wife, I'm wondering what's up with that. And the reason I say that is because it ain't a lot of feel good stories in the shot. Just a plain feel good story. There ain't too many of those. So I'm wondering how that's gonna play out. For example, they had the almost a feel good story with Vic and Lala falling in love, but now we see all of a sudden they about to probably get annulled. They marriage ain't gonna last long because he read about my legacy. He want a kid so bad, and he was too busy worried about having sex out of wedlock. his life done changed. He all over the place. He done murked the man, got away with it, wanted to relive his life, got shot, need a legacy. This dude all over the place, man. Your legacy is a damn Smokey's delivery driver, man. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, we'll see how that play out. P. Rez, what's good, fam? How you been? Long time no see. Stephen Harris, you say crazy how Vic went from politician to stocking bottles for Tiffany. Man, you talk about a downfall, man. He done fell all the way off a cliff. And Tiffany talking down to him. He over here trying to sing the blues. That's what he really singing is the blues working there. Straight up. Tiffany giving him hell. He might as well quit. Why he working there? He might as well quit and go be an alderman or something. You know what I mean? Creflo Dollar or something. Because stocking bottles, at least he could be popping bottles, stocking bottles for Tiff belly. When that baby about 12 months old. That baby done built a townhouse up in that booty. Straight up. Patty, to me, I think Papa and Zariah, Bakari girl, make a better couple. I think so too. Although she's so mean. Bakari girl the meanest, although she tried to be mean to him, she did kind of loosen up a little bit. But she kind of mean, ain't she? Man, you know what I thought about? Women in the Chi is rough, ain't they? On at least on this show, you would think, man, all the women in Chicago is mean, ain't they? Damn. I mean, it's been a minute since I done, been in the Chi hollering at some females. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a minute. But what happened? Is everybody mean and mad? Damn. Let's see. Steve, you say, I think the purpose of Papa character is that he makes every person a better person, from Jake to Bakari to Pastor Zeke. Yeah, I guess. I guess that'll make us more sad when he get whacked one of these episodes. But yeah, I guess Papa kind of make everybody a better person. He stopped smoking weed. Not that make you a bad person. Patty, what down legacy he have? The streets, I know, right? My legacy. Yes, sir. It's been a minute. You're gonna have to come through. Steve, you say Hannibal Days a number playing a dangerous game. Now that definitely is facts. And also, I'm wondering what Detective Watusi, what the hell is she doing trying to get Reg using Nuck, but then setting Nuck up with thin line between love and hate over here. I mean, what the hell is she doing trying to get her son? They gonna end up having somebody that's in prison locked up kick his ass again. Straight up. Pete Bronson, you say, I wanted to see what kind of trip Damian would go on after taking the shrooms, the way Vic and Rashad had. That's what he should have had. Now, that's what he should have had. That's a good point. I forgot all about that. And if he would have had that, maybe it would have changed his perspective. He had that old fruity bubblegum goofball. Oh man, it make you want to punch him in the face experience is what it was, in my opinion. He over here dancing. That little shoulder dance, that made me so mad. Man, your brother got shot in the shoulder, and that's the dance you choose to do? Punch his ass in the face. Can't stand that dude, man. Dude, then Shorty talking about let's hit it. He talking about, nope, I'm not gonna do that because that's your gambling. Another punch. Where's Reg when you need him? Reg, they should just call a Reg like Jake from State Farm. It's Reg from O Block. Do 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 do. Pop. Right in the eye. Just goofy insurance. That's what they should call that. Ever a goofy doing something stupid, you just call Reg from O Block. He just come and punch him in the eye a couple times and walk off. Another insurance policy delivered. Anyway, what y'all think about Jason Weaver trying to get with old Yankee Candle Mama over there? She was an OG though. He keep trying. He be coming up with some G's. Man, he a fool. He done had a nice batch of women. Even one of them was a killer, but hell, at least she gave him a job. These women giving his ass. Jason Weaver still got it, huh, ladies? Jason Weaver still pulling it with that little curly hair. He going, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got that candle smelling good. Let me cook for you. He getting the nice little ladies come through. Anyway, Jason Weaver, we'll see what happened with old girl. She's looking good in that damn booth. I don't know, maybe I'm getting older and women my age be looking good, but she was looking like a good catch to me. What's up, T Sweezy?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good? What's good?
You had cut out, J-Mo. I couldn't hear you. You said what's good? What?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. My bad. My service be in and out. I'm at work.
Oh, it's good.
But
Oh, you
not
good?
but J-Mo, you got good content, man. Keep it up, man. I didn't know you was on Power, bro. I had to go back and look, and I said, okay, J-Mo wasn't lying. Then you showed another joint you did that was funny as well. how'd you how'd you get into Power?
Oh, well, that when they decided to film Power and with Tommy, they filmed that in Chicago. And
Oh, you from the Shy?
yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
didn't know
from
that.
yeah. But I live in Indianapolis right now, but I'm from Chicago, and my agent and my acting and stuff, I have most roles that come through Chicago, then
Hmm.
I'll audition for them if it fit something that I wanted to do. And I think I got a good chance of trying to get it. So when they came through and was going through the auditions to sending it out to the agents, that
Yeah.
was a role that she told me, and I was like, oh yeah, I think I can do that. So I sent in my audition tapes and things, and then they end up calling me back, and then I did another audition, and then I ended up booking the role and had to go there and film it. We filmed in Joliet State Prison, and so we had to go down there to Joliet State Prison to film, and the rest,
Oh, that was a real prison?
yeah, that was a real prison in there. For the first season, it was, and second season, it wasn't a real prison, but the first one was a real prison. It's the same prison where they filmed the Blues Brothers.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, when the beginning of the Blues Brothers, but that's it's closed now, so they use it for filming and things like that,
For
or
real?
yeah, or tours. And
Oh,
so, but
okay.
where they had us at, because it's closed, it wasn't no electricity or none of that, and it was filmed in the wintertime. It was cold and everything, and they was giving me like hand warmer packs and all that, but a lot of the other people was cold. They wasn't giving them that, and they was giving me a jacket and stuff. So when they had my gangster, you know, partners come around, I was giving them extra hand warmers. I'm like, hey, You stick it with Rojas, your hands will always be warm. Okay, do it like that. Okay, so I had my loyal soldiers because their hands was warm. Anyway,
Hey, J-Mo, did you ever get a chance to meet Fifth or see
he
him?
he wasn't there at during season 1 and stuff, but during season 2, I had a chance to meet a few of the people from the show and things. So that
You
was
met
pretty.
Tommy, right? Joseph
Yeah, come
Sikora?
across. Yeah, you get to meet Tommy and a lot of the other people.
I like
Diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond was
Diamond
in
go
season
crazy.
1. Yeah, me and Diamond had a scene together in season 1, and yeah, he was real cool, Isaac Keys and things. So yeah, a lot of the people is real nice, it's real cool and things. I didn't have a scene with everybody, but
I didn't
yeah,
remember. I seen Bakari, but I didn't really get to know that character until they blew him up on the Shy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because he was
yeah.
kind of like what's that called? Like a hidden character. You know what's so crazy? Why did they make Jake and Papa a hidden character?
What you
They
mean?
keep talking about these irrelevant. Nah, they keep talking about these irrelevant people. Like Damian got a storyline. Now it's more focused on Nug, Jason
Yeah,
Weaver. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the other people that they had at first. Oh, Ahmad Ferguson's sister.
yeah. What happened to her? She just bounced.
I don't know,
We
but
ain't seen her all season.
yeah,
But
that new
her
yeah,
and what's the old girl?
Jamin.
Yeah,
I
Gemma.
don't like
Yeah,
her character. How you
Gemma.
gonna
Yeah,
get?
she kind of stuck up.
Hey,
And
you said something interesting. I think that was you or Mark Dark. It was like, Jake, how you gonna get mad at your brother, but you literally did the same shit to Kev.
I know, right? Yeah,
And
he
you in your
definitely
feelings and
did that.
shit. You got
Yeah,
punched. Like
but
that's nasty work. How Reg just took his brother girl, even though she a little older than him. But Reg, come on, bro.
Reg did it directly in front of him in his
Jake
face.
had feelings for her, but he tried to make it sound like he was a player. But then the
Right.
girl, the girl was a thought.
Yeah. He let him know, hey man, you can't be out here with thinking you a player,
You
and
kissing
hey,
your
it's
brother,
always
sloppy
another
seconds.
player out there.
Because Reg is like, come on, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Reg a little funny. He got me with this. He was like, yo, she don't love you. She fucking me. She fucked me on the first date. Why you getting mad? Like, I just met her and she fucking me.
That's a good point. Right. You got a good point. I
Hey,
mean, he
okay, my
talking
bad.
about it took him how many months to talk to her. He like, well, then that show you something wrong right there. So,
Oh,
yeah,
he said that? Oh, I missed that.
yeah, he said that
Yeah.
it took him at least a month or something. He said, I've been talking to her for like a month, 2 months. He like, well, there you go, right there. That's a problem. Mhm.
Hey, what's interesting to me is
A
that
lesson
not
like that happened to me once before.
tell me what happened.
It wasn't exactly like that though. When somebody just took my girl right there on the couch next to me or whatever. But when I was like 15, I used to work at the shoe store. And man, this one, I thought she was so banging and bad, boy. Woo! I really liked that girl. And so my friend, I didn't have a car. I was 15, but my friend was older because his birthday was in March. He had his license, so this is the summertime. He driving, and we try to do a little double date or whatever. She get her friend, and it was me and my friend, and so they end up liking my friend but he ended up liking her friend. He didn't even want the girl that was with me, but she ended up wanting him and the other girl because he is driving, and other stuff, whatever. And I'm like, damn. But the after that one night we went out, because I ended up they used to be out all night more, and I had to come home a little earlier because I was 15. My parents were still tripping or whatever. And so I guess that was another reason, they out 2, 3 in the morning. And so next thing you know, he told me the next day though, that's the difference with me and my friend. But when he told me, I'm like, what? But then again, what could I tell him? I mean, but I felt the same way. Like this girl, I didn't talk to this girl coming up to the store. All this, I'm glad I ain't gave her no shoes.
Right.
So, But
The crazy part is Jay tried to make it seem like he was player, but he really wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
right now, I ain't think I was a player at 15, but
Because
I
Jake
did
made it
know she
obvious
liked
that
me
he
though.
was in his feelings.
Right. I later saw her again when I was in my 20s, and she wasn't doing as good, and I was doing better, and she was trying to ride and do this and that. And
Oh, she's trying to ride your wave now because
yeah,
she see you winning and she ain't. Oh, okay, she wanted them.
right.
Bro, I had to happen to me plenty of times, bro. Like when I was at my lowest, when I ain't had a car, when I ain't had shit, right? They wouldn't fuck with me. See, like I'm from the Bay Area, like I run into
Okay.
like materialistic females. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be hard to find a real solid chick. You know what I'm saying? And if I do find a cool chick, I'm always running to the one with the kids for some reason.
Yeah. So here's my theory on that. I know it's ladies. You all let me know
You
in the
know what's
comments what you
you know what's so crazy? I'd be like
think.
in middle school and high school, she was fine. And then as I get older, I'm like, she not even all that, bro. Maybe I was just a little kid. I ain't know no better, and I was a
Yeah.
virgin and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really had no
Right.
real grown women. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's kind of
Most
a
YNs
little
ain't had
bit.
no real grown women. Poo nani. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Your perspective was smaller. And as you get older, you got a
Right.
bigger base of what you would
Once you
think of.
had the experience and you deal
Right.
with like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
don't get me wrong, I don't always mess with women my age. You know what I'm saying? I be messing with like women that's like younger than me because I'm in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? Or I mess with women that's
Here's
like
my theory
under 40.
about
You know what I'm saying?
right. Okay. Here's
And
my
you learn a
theory
lot.
about why
But
women
some of them
are
be immature though. They be acting like they 15 though, and I'll be like, hell no. So I just keep them. I keep
well,
my
when women
distance.
have kids and they may be single again, then they probably have been through with being single and having dudes and being wild, maybe some of them,
Yeah.
or they had a dude and then it didn't work out. So now they have a maybe a different perspective, and now they not maybe thinking of how some women be thinking of they a princess or they looking for a king, or they have a fake narrative of somebody sweep them off their feet, maybe pay everything and ride off on a knight in shining armor type thing. I know
Yeah.
not necessarily like that, but they think Mr. Perfect may come around, and I think as people live more, basically, then they realize the truth of life. Ain't nobody perfect, and you got to be honest with yourself first before you be wanting somebody else to do stuff. And a lot of them ain't ready to be swept off their feet, and then as people realize that, you got more things that you've been through, and it go both ways for dudes too. Because I think young dudes, when we younger, we looking for women for a look or how we feel or
Yeah.
for fun. And then you realize you got somebody that ain't got no sense, but you got 2, 3 babies with them now, and you like, oh man, she don't know too much, 2 plus 2, but when you having fun, you ain't trying to, do no math. So,
Right.
your values change as you get older. Like before, when I was younger, a woman would, banging here and there and everything busting, I would have been like, dang, honey. But now that's not the most important thing to me. I mean, I still would like an attractive woman, but having the biggest, parts is the last thing I'm worried about. If anything, that's probably can be a problem because they too busy getting chose. Anyway, it's good to have somebody that got a good head on their shoulders.
Hell
Got
yeah.
yeah, that's what
Hey JMO,
good.
I got a YouTube channel too. I don't do the content you do. It's a sports channel. Up and coming. Started my channel 3 years ago. Your thumbnails is fire, bro. I was wondering. I don't know if you have an iPhone. It would be dope if you could screen record and show me how you do your thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? And I would like, you should subscribe to my channel. So that
What
that way you can
thumbnails you
see
talking about for what I do for my live shows?
your banners. So I see all your thumbnails.
Okay.
Your
Well,
stuff off the chart. But no, I found you through Lamont. I mess with Lamont. I haven't seen Lamont video in hella long. That's how I followed you and Muji, because you always saying something funny. Then
Well, I do
they
stand-up
be jumping
comedy
you and
too.
Lamont. That should be funny. The women.
Right. Yeah, I do stand-up comedy too. So, I be doing shows and stuff with that. So I always try to keep it a little entertaining, make it a little funny. And the way I watch shows and stuff, which I thought that's what everybody do, but you see stuff and you be making jokes or laughing or yell at the screen like, "Oh man, you stupid," or "I can't believe you did that." That's normally what I say to Keisha. Nah, but
Hey, hey,
she was crazy when she said she ain't gonna marry Emmett in the damn
hey, I was
hospital.
wondering. I'm like,
I
what? I
might have
was
threw
doing all
some
the fuck
bags
off.
out the damn house when I got home. Get your ass out of here.
Hey, I ain't. Hey, JMO. What doesn't make sense to me is like Keisha is really pregnant because her and Emmett was really, you feel me. But then it's like how she got pregnant and the nigga been dead for months. Now all of a sudden she pregnant. Now how she bigger than Keisha?
I know,
And the
right?
nigga been dead for like a year. The nigga been dead for months. Now all of a sudden she 2 weeks pregnant. Like that doesn't make no sense. And then they
Right.
put 6 months later. Like what?
I
They
know,
wasn't
right?
even trying.
Yeah, to make
Another
Kim and Keisha
storyline.
pregnant at the same time. I ain't even
That's
think
not
about that, but
realistic.
that is a good point, ain't it?
Cause
Because
look,
Keisha belly been out for a
cause
long
remember,
time.
Keisha had a little bump, and then all
Uh,
suddenly they did the little the 2 months or whatever 6 months later shit. And all suddenly they the same they do around the same time. Like did that sound real?
yeah, that's
Cause
funny.
Keisha was pregnant, but way before Rob. That Rob been dead. That's what I'm like. What the
Right.
fuck?
I know, right? That's a good point. And the Keisha storyline of being pregnant, we already went through that. And her in the
Yeah,
living room squirting out the baby in the pool and stuff.
man.
Like, I'm tired of Keisha in her pregnancies.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was a brat because because I'm like I thought I was a regular stud muffin. I stole that from you. I'll be using that. That's your legal. She got a little stud muffin.
The puppet.
But the Brad in her prime, she was cute. I don't know how she, you know what I'm saying. And then she had
Yeah, I can't
her and
believe
her wife had a baby. I was hella confused off that.
that. I can't believe that either. Just at her age, the brat, man.
Ain't she like almost 50 or 50?
She over 50.
Because she should be what Janet age? Yeah, because Janet, I think Janet had a surrogate too, didn't she? I know
She,
Gabrielle Union did.
I ain't been keeping up with Janet in a
Okay.
minute. Janet stay out of the public a lot more than the brat recently, but the brat, boy, between Janet and the brat, I used to have her. I still think Janet is holding up, but the brat, she changed. But the brat, when Funk the Fire came out, she was
Yeah.
still a cutie. But that was so long ago. But she was dressing like a little, you know, stud muffin then, you know what I mean?
So does
So
that mean she never really liked the Iverson? It was all for ex.
who knows? I
Okay.
ain't never met her, but now I could tell you some rumors because she from
Okay.
Chicago also, and she actually went to school with my mother's daughter. So, you
Okay.
know, she been around. Her sister is Lisa Ray, and so
I heard about that. I
yeah,
love Lisa Ray. She fine.
yeah, Lisa Ray. But she got a lot of drama that she done been through in life too.
Yeah, she
But
talking about Dwayne Martin snatch her up. Like what?
yeah, was she married to some prince or some other country, Monaco or something
Oh,
too?
I
And
didn't know about that. I just know about the black dude that was friends with Dwayne Martin.
that too. She done been through some things, Lisa Ray. But Players
Yeah,
Club, Lisa Ray,
yeah,
boy,
yeah.
her acting may not have been the greatest, but damn,
Hey, I seen a photo of her sitting on Ice Cube lap. Mind you, Ice Cube been married. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? And mind you, that wasn't even shooting the movie. That was like, I'm like, wow.
it's one of the
But
perks of
but
being the director.
yeah, but nah, I ain't gonna lie. I could tell Ice Cube definitely was hitting some shit, and his wife already knew what's up. Snoop Dogg, he don't give a fuck.
Snoop has had some issues with that between him and his wife. I think they even broke up and got back together. But as far as Ice Cube, I haven't heard anything. I don't put anything. Yeah, one thing I've
Yeah,
always said, I don't put anything past anybody I don't know, and I don't know a damn near nobody
Yeah,
and stuff. So I don't know what people be doing.
I fuck with Cube though.
Right. But I ain't heard any of that stuff. But you know, and if you meet somebody, that don't mean you know them either. So
Oh yeah, exactly. You met him one time, that don't mean you know them exactly. People
right. I
be
don't know these people.
misconstruing and shit. Yeah.
Right. I don't know what the hell they be doing. But hey man, let me give me the name of your channel, man, and let me I got somebody else that want to come up. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
go
doing one
ahead
at a time?
and yeah, because I don't want to stay up too much on here and
Oh,
have
my
it too
bad,
many.
J-Mo.
But,
Hey, J-Mo,
no,
my
you
bad. I
good.
was gonna
I'm
ask
gonna
a
give
question about the
everybody their
shy.
little space though this time,
Oh
though.
yeah, I was gonna ask a question about the shy. I was gonna say, I'm gonna put my Instagram and my channel in the thing. I was gonna say, that's crazy how like, cause who was them two other dudes? You know what I'm saying? Like, the robbery. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Uh,
there's like Reg, like, cause Hannibal, he been coming out fishy. You know what I'm saying? He been asking like police questions. And Reg, a street nigga, been in and out of jail. Like he should already know.
they
But
be
then it's
asking
like,
police questions. Ah,
exactly. But look though,
right.
Reg, the first. When was the last time he was in the season? Was it season 3 and then he died, or season 2?
Season 2.
Yeah. The first 2 seasons of Reg was turned. It's like they made Reg weaker, and then they made him like a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Reg need more screen time. They need to make him like the over. But I ain't gonna lie though, I'm gonna keep it a being. Like, this season got better, but it's not what it used to be. The second season was fire. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Cause
yeah.
the dude that played Easy, Brandon
Brand,
Mitchell, I forgot his
yeah.
name. Brandon
Jason.
Mitchell, Emmett. They should have kept Coogie on there. Ronnie and Reg and carried that show. And I like those two dirty officers. That was cool. Everybody else, and Kevin too. Kevin too.
Duda
Everybody,
was doing good.
Papa and Jake don't. Papa, Gemma, and all of them, and Maisha, they don't move the needle for me. Kevin is the only little kid, and Kogi moves the needle for me. All
Yeah,
these people they trying to promote, but Bukari, don't get me wrong, he's a solid actor, but like he doesn't like he's not entertaining like he is with Emmett and Kevin, Brandon, Reggie, Ronnie, because those guys carried the show.
right.
When they
They
killed
were
them, I'm
all
like,
connected. Bakari kind of still not connected yet because they try to make him cool with Papa or cool with some, but he not really or cool with it, Nuck, but he kind of like a solitary character still.
yeah.
Now Maisha and all that stuff you say, they ain't never moved the needle for me. I ain't never.
I'm
Ah,
J-Mo,
I
I'm
ain't
glad
like
you
how
seen
she
what I'm
tapped his
seeing,
tail
J-Mo.
to get a kiss. He should have. Nah, I ain't like that. But anyway, if
Papa
he'd have
want every
kissed her and
girl
Jack
Kevin
get
date.
a kiss, huh? Gemma.
Papa want every girl Kevin date.
I
Except for
know,
that weird one.
right? Except for the weird one. Well, hey man, Papa don't have too much of a choice until he finally met Kenya and Saint.
He got it. He got his girl. That's weird. Zay didn't know shit about her. All of a sudden he went to church, and then Zay just got her just like that.
Hey
And
man,
then
let me tell you
Papa
something.
say he broke up with her because his father died, and she wasn't good enough. But then that was a lousy. That wasn't realistic to me. Because he can't pull bitches. Because Maisha, my bad, I didn't mean to cuss on your show. He can't pull females. Maisha is the best one he could get. You know what I'm saying? Like that explains a lot. And then you see they try to put them tight ass braids on his head. His daddy.
Hey, him and Maisha, that I don't know how they was
That
gonna
was a
make
funny
that
ass
work.
couple.
That
And,
was
and,
a
and then
boy.
they didn't have no chemistry at all.
None. They was corny, and yeah, I didn't see how that was gonna work. And let me tell you this before we go, man. And I heard this, and I'm sure you heard this, but I ain't necessarily believe it, or maybe I just didn't think. Maybe you go there and you do this, but it's some fine women in church. If you go to the right church, go to a big church.
Okay.
Go to a big church. You know, that's the thing. Small churches, not that it ain't nice ladies there, but it ain't a lot. Go to a big church. I've been going, man, I'm telling you, it changed my mind. Not that I go to church for that, but
Yeah.
hey, it don't hurt. I tell you that much. Zay went there, he saw Kenya. He like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do Sunday morning. Hey, hey, what's 1 hour, huh? You know? So, hey. give you excuse to look good, and maybe you don't know who may notice you over time, and and hopefully everybody mind and heart is in a better place now. I ain't say I met a church woman and I
Yeah,
have success. I'm just saying there's a lot of nice ladies in church if you go look.
yeah.
Now you let me know how it work out. I'm still doing my thing is to see my damn self, but
Hey, JMO. Remember the episode when remember the episode when Keisha was like, you like Victor? She was like, I don't know, like I don't think I'm as tight. 'Cause don't you like trans or something like that? And then it's funny how they trying to make him straight.
well, I don't know. He was cooking dinner for Jason Weaver in there, man. He said it's good to have you here.
Cause the whole point of what the whole point, hey JMO, the whole point of right Reg left is Reg and Brandon, they did their own thing. Reg and Brandon Mitchell, they made their own movie on Tubi. It was pretty cool.
Uh,
Jason Mitchell, a good actor. You know what I'm saying?
oh, he
He
is a
been doing
good
some
actor.
projects.
Yeah, he is a good actor. I give it to him.
He nailed that Easy E role. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that put him on. But
But
hey, man, I can
but
rap with you all day, but I want to get to the
oh yeah, my bad,
next
my bad.
person. It's all good. What's the name of your channel again?
It's my fault. It's I changed it to Hoop Life Mixtape.
All right. I'm gonna have to come talk some sports with you, man.
I sent the link in there. You a Bears fan, huh?
Yeah, I'm all Chicago teams. But and I'm not because of growing up in Chicago, I'm a pro sports more than college. But it's cool. I just like college prospects who gonna go
Yeah.
pro. But yeah, man, none of my Chicago teams is really doing good right now. They got a couple little here and there, but it ain't nothing worth celebrating. Chicago is so cheap with their sports teams. I hate it, man. I
Y'all
wish
got
I could be a
y'all got Ben
GM.
Johnson. Ben Johnson was the best offense coordinator last year, other than
Yeah,
Andy Reid. Like, and then y'all drafted another tight end. I didn't understand that. Even though that tight end nice, I didn't understand that because y'all could have got other. You feel me? Could have helped fix that defense up.
they probably gonna try to pull a Aaron Hernandez Gronk
Oh,
move, man.
Gronk. Okay, y'all division gonna be tough though.
Hopefully, we'll see. The Bears is cheap. They always want to hire first time head coaches and stuff, and we'll see how it work out, man. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate you coming through.
JMO, let me see. Hey, JMO, follow me back on Instagram so that way we could talk behind the scene.
All right, man, hit me up.
Oh, for sure. Appreciate you.
All right, yep, take care.
All right.
All right, that was my man T. Got my man Stephen Harrison here. What's up, Steve? Waiting patiently. I appreciate you, man. How
What's
you
up?
feeling?
I'm feeling good. I mean, yeah, though, because I'm talking about, it's going to be a matter of time when Alicia either much find out the truth that about Nooker took out her son or Raw, because he much, and you either much know that, Emmett either much have been drinking, because while Keisha was right there on his side, though, he asked her, can you either much marry me? Keisha either much turned down the offer.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
right
though,
though about Alicia and the Nuck situation. I don't know why Nuck even let her live if he knows she gonna be trying to figure out who took her son. He could have took her out when he took out Duda. He
Yeah, though,
might
because
as well.
either much Jada though, it's gonna be the end of Jada though, because I think she dying in episode 12. I could be wrong though, but
Mm-hmm.
then because I'm talking about her character either much became a long way.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is something I ain't even think about. But P. Bronson said Tiff Baby was kicking Nuck. Maybe that was him kicking like, you shot my daddy, get away. And then Patty got a great point that Tiff gonna be crying on Victor's shoulder when she find out Nuck is the one that took out Rob, while she up there having Nuck feel on that belly, and while she trying to snap on Vic for singing in the damn club. Damn, what you think about Tiff when she find out Nuck? She might go into labor.
Tifa though is a burden because I'm talking about she just want to be with she just want a thug. That's what Tifa want. Because instead of her being at home though taking being a mother. Because you know that Alicia though took her to a lawyer, but she ain't never either much signed those papers.
Yeah, she's an idiot. She's an idiot. You know, that's another thing. What I was just talking with my man T, and we were talking about women and things. When you young, hey, Tiff is a beautiful woman. And Emmett, he rushed in and they having kids and things. But Tiff ain't that smart. Now, yeah, she tried to do the business and things, but it don't seem like she keeps getting lucky with stuff. Like she got lucky Rob liked her and was gonna help put money behind and do this. She getting lucky with this bar and where she's staying, and she about to get lucky with somebody leaving her money and stuff. Cause Tiff was hood in what season 2 or 3,
Right,
staying in the apartment and ghetto
right.
and all. Yeah, so she getting lucky with a lot of stuff, but she
And you
ain't.
know, right. I said, Damien is in his feelings about Jay the much when she the much leave here because you see the emotion with Damon's right there holding Jade hand. Then we get another scene that Keisha either much talk about I can't either much replace you. That's what she was telling Jada. And then
Right.
Keisha is gonna be taking Jada place.
Yeah, well, Jada Place, as far
I
as the
mean,
show
yeah,
and
because
storyline is going, that's been over with.
yeah,
Um,
but then we get another storyline with Emmett, though,
yeah, he
and
gonna
we
be sad. But see, Keisha, man, that was so wrong when she ain't say she wanted to marry Emmett. Like, what you waiting on? Something better? You waiting on a better somebody that's gonna come sweep you off your feet? Like, she could have said yeah, and then he could have took her out to dinner and gave her the ring and did all that stuff a different time. I just
but she didn't exactly do that.
Nah, that was kind of messed up. I see Patty said they wish they get back to Keisha's storyline regarding Christian and why he off himself. I would like for them to expand on that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I doubt they will. What do you think about that in the Christian? I'm surprised they even told us that to begin with, to
Yeah,
be
though, because
honest
they
with
getting it's some people ain't making. I think Hannah ain't making it out of this season, and
you. Anna,
either much Nook ain't. Because Tiffany's sister Hannah
I don't even
ain't
know who
making it.
that is. So I
I'm talking
guess
about
she.
Red's girlfriend
Okay. Yeah, she might not. She in there
ain't
hanging
making
in
it.
there smoking with them and all this. Then she done burnt her crib up. You know what I'm saying? They Reg done made that spot hot in a mug. But I see
And then and eat much Papa.
Papa's storyline is
Dude,
he's a good kid, but he's
but
boring.
his storyline is corny.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a damn about him. I'd be like, oh yeah, uh-huh. And
But he telling his girlfriend the whatever that girl name is, she talking about he helped her all around, and then she talking about she much scared.
I will say one thing about Papa. I'm jealous of his Papa pulpit. He got people turning out to church and got all the. I don't know if I got that type of turnout. Damn, he doing good. He got what 100 people show up or 50 people show up. I don't know if I can have 50 people show up in one place. Everybody that watch me all scattered all across the country or something. He
And
had
a diamond,
people.
and a dime in Jamar storyline, and then dime not Jamar in dimes in Jamar he needed much pull Terry though from BMF because either much and dime ain't ready to either much have no kids because him and her they got married too fast, but
Uh,
they should have been thinking about having a child though, before they either much got married.
yeah, because other than that, about the child and my legacy, they ain't got nothing to talk about. What is they doing? Nothing.
Dude, and their
Nothing.
storyline is boring.
No, it is. And also, I would rather them bring Keisha mama back. Kick them all out that damn house, except for Lene. And why don't she be there for Keisha and her baby and all of this stuff with Emmett getting shot and everything? Well, she ain't got time for none of this. She just done
Mm-mm.
with all of this. None of. I mean, damn. I
I
mean,
mean, he need
I
to
don't
leave
get.
her.
I know she just was done and tired. They thought they was ready to leave her. And shit, she was done with their ass.
And she got a job over there working at Smokies.
Smokies. Man, what you talk about? The Chicago Bears. Luther Burton, he a good wide receiver. Look at you keeping up with football. I ain't even been watching it lately.
You know, because they drafted him out of Missouri.
No,
I
yeah,
mean, he done broke a 300-yard record.
really in the game. How tall? He over 6 foot.
6'4".
Okay, good. You need a tall wide receiver, and he fast. We need the
Mm-hmm.
target for the
Yeah,
Bears.
because now Caleb Williams got some whippings over there to throw too.
About time.
They done. I mean, you know, they playing in tough division. They play Green Bay twice, Detroit twice a year, and the Minnesota Vikings twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
That means you playing it.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I was just
I
gonna
mean,
say
that mean you playing. That mean you playing in tough division though, because it
yeah.
ain't easy.
No, not at all. I'm glad to hear though that we got somebody. You made me feel a little better for the Bears. What you think about Damian? Object Therapy said
I mean,
Damian
dude,
is not
Damian
gonna
is dumb. Damian is so dumb
learn.
in this
Beyond
show.
it makes me think, and I don't know who the hell am I, right? I ain't never been to therapy, but it does make me think that maybe this is a disease, because I've heard people say like gambling can be a disease, or it's an addiction, or addiction is a disease. I can understand being physically dependent on drugs. I've never been physically dependent on drugs, but I have been like dependent on some weed, I guess. And but when you kind of say you dependent on weed, it's really not dependent on weed. You can be agitated or you be wanting to smoke, but it ain't like, hey man, I need this weed, man. What the? Oh my god, what the? Oh, I need some weed. Oh, I got the shakes, man. It ain't like that. Or you ain't gonna go sell your mama TV or something for some weed unless you just an idiot. But you was an idiot to begin with, then to do that. You know what I mean? And so I ain't never had to go through all of that, thank God. And I was scared knowing crackheads out there in the streets in the 90s, seeing crackheads and winos. I ain't want to do that. So, in my experience, coming back to the beginning, it's hard for me to wrap my mind around an addiction of gambling. Like that's a total mental thing. It's not a substance you're doing, or you drunk, or you feeling this, or you got a drug, or you got a. It's like your mind is like wanting to put money on something. They say it releases dopamine in the brain and things. Dopamine, what make you feel good. You know, they say a lot of stuff release dopamine. Scrolling on your phone, on Instagram, looking at that stuff releases little hits of dopamine and stuff. It's a lot of that stuff. So who knows? Well, I guess it may be some people to know. That's why they built them DraftKings and all of those apps, because now you don't have to go anywhere and you'll keep scrolling and it's bright and they'll make them do this and that. And then it's also ruined all the sports, in my opinion, because people don't care about who win or nothing. It's like, well, how much yards did what's that dude you say, Luther Burton? But the Bears won. Yeah, but Luther Burton only had 50 yards, man. Damn. And they lose money. So anyway, this whole gambling stuff is crazy. I think that's probably one of the biggest addictions. They actually, and y'all don't quote me because I ain't gonna say I'm the biggest Bible thumper and know everything, but I do believe you ain't supposed to be gambling. It said that in the Bible. Speak against
Right.
gambling. Yeah, so it's probably a reason. It's something that's probably gets in you or something when you gambling or something that we as people can't see, or it's a spirit or something, but it's gotta be something. I don't know. I'm not a big gambler. I can go and spend $100 and walk out. You know what I mean? Because the thrill of winning doesn't make me feel as
You
good
know,
as when I lose, how low I feel. I feel way lower losing money than if I won, unless I won $1 million or 100 grand, but just losing $500 feels way worse than if I made 500 bucks. Way worse. It's not even worth me trying, because I'll think, I can't believe I lost that much money. What did I get? What did I do? I could have did this. I could have paid that. Da, 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 da. Maybe I'm real cheap too. I ain't got a lot of money, so I ain't never had a lot. Anyway, what you think about gambling? What's your thoughts on gambling? That was my
I mean, gambling though, you get killed for gambling, because I remember my cousin had got killed for gambling
That's true. That
at
is
night,
true. We seen
in the
that at
middle in the
Harlem
nighttime.
Nights. I learned that watching Harlem Nights. He said, if daddy needs some shoes, baby needs some teeth, and you need some teeth, make man shoot them damn night. I'm going to shoot them night.
That's how Jordan daddy got killed from gambling.
Who daddy?
Michael Jordan dad got killed because he was gambling.
Well, that's allegedly. Because the official story allegedly with that as well, because I don't know what none of this stuff happened, but the alleged story, officially alleged story, is that he was driving. Mike bought him that brand new Lexus Sports Coupe, which was probably one of the baddest two-doors on the road at the time, and he driving across country to go somewhere, I forgot where, but he pulled over on the side of the road to take a nap, old school, thinking it's the 1950s or 60s or something. I don't know what the hell. And some dudes that was shady happened to see an old man in this shiny, bright red Lexus, and they was gonna steal the car and do whatever, and he was just in the bad place, wrong time. That's the alleged official story. Now, the alleged story is that Michael Jordan was a known gambler, which is true, and that he may have gotten gambling debts with some people that were shady, and they may or may not have done something to his daddy to prove a point. Now, it's a lot of allegedlys, and it's hard to prove, but then Mike did retire. Who knows what could have happened, especially back then before the internet. So, some two alleged stories, but I don't know. Which one do you believe?
I mean, I just seen it did that tragedy. I just seen the dance with Michael Jordan. That's what I just seen on ESPN.
Here, I'll say this that makes me not know which one to believe. I'll say that. That's my honest truth. I don't necessarily believe the official version. I don't disbelieve it. I don't necessarily disbelieve the allegedly version either. Because when they found his father, they said he had like $40,000 or $50,000, $30,000 worth of dental work in his mouth, which at that time, that's like probably 100 grand worth of dental work in your mouth, or 67. You're not no bum. Somebody, you got some type of means. You're
A
doing
setup.
something.
It must have been a setup.
Well, they cremated his body. That's where I'm going with it. So they found before they cremated that this man had thousands and thousands of dollars of dental work, but he ain't have no ID or wallet. So you just cremate him. You don't freeze him until you find out or try to identify. So if it could have been bad work, who knows? But damn, that's messed up. But then again, did they really need to cremate the body? Once he was gone, it wasn't like, I don't know. Anyway, if anybody wants to hear some more information on this, Vlad TV actually interviewed one of the dudes that killed Michael Jordan's dad. He's on Vlad TV. He interviewed him, and he out of prison too.
Nobody ain't know that. Nobody ain't know.
Yeah, I've seen it. He's out of prison. He started a business like rehabbing prisoners and stuff, and he told his story of what happened. So when he's alive still, and he's telling what happened and what him and his partner did, I kind of believe that. But then again, that's part of the problem with conspiracy theories is it's always another thing that can be said. So either you're going to go and fall all the way down a rabbit hole the rest of your life, or you just got to cut it off, because you can always say, well, maybe they got threatened to say that, because if they didn't say it, then they can get taken out, which means that nothing can ever be said to stop it then. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Anyway, maybe
Yeah, but
Damian go pull over on the side of the road and go to sleep somewhere. Nah, he is a punk though. Lord Dragon said, Damian, they can do without his story. He is very annoying. He extremely, extremely annoying. And our best part of his storyline is when Reg beat the hell out of his ass. That's the best part of his storyline. Hoop Life mixtape. Glad to have you, man. Anytime, bro.
oh God, I just subscribed to his channel a while ago.
Oh, there you go, man. You're getting some
So
subscribers.
show him some love.
There you go. Yeah, man. We was just talking about Michael Jordan. He say what happened. We was just talking about Michael Jordan father based on gambling. Because that is a theory that maybe that happened. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, gambling, my whole point is it's a drug. Steve made a great point. You can lose your life gambling.
Yeah, no, because I mean, selling drugs, man, that would get you in a world of trouble or get you in the grave.
I think you might lose your life gambling quicker. Ain't that what happened with the Migos when they gambling?
Yep.
You can be at the wrong place at the wrong time shooting dice or gambling, and you gone.
Yeah, like
Drug
Takeoff
deals
got shot in the head gambling.
I'm telling you, yeah. Gambling is probably worse than drug dealing, because drug dealing is business. You probably won't get killed unless they trying to do bad business or something. But if you got the right business partners, you probably never have a problem. And I guess you could say that if you gamble with the right people, but you never know, you know. Hey, how many of y'all watch The Sopranos? They be doing those card games at a hotel, gambling or something. You come and you don't pour the drinks right, you might end up dead. They mad at you for losing or something. So you never know with gambling. Straight up. You're right. Anything else you want to say before we get up out of
I mean,
here?
yeah, though, because and Bakari, Alicia told Bakari that about find out who shot my son, and told her don't either much lie to me, and that he ain't finna tell the truth, and he can't, because if he tell the truth, Nuck gonna end up taking him out.
Well, I agree with what you say, except for that last part. If he tell the truth, I don't think Nuck will take him out, because I think Alicia will take him out. And then she'll take out Nuck. So Nuck won't get a chance to take him
Because
out.
I don't see Tiffany taking him because why he over there rubbing on Tiffany baby, and you either much got Bakari either much standing there back there looking in the background with that clueless devastating look on his face. And then he talking about now.
I kind of get it in a way with Tiff. I don't agree with it, but we like who we like in life, and I wouldn't be with some certain kind of women probably, because we probably wouldn't vibe. I wouldn't. They kind of corny. I'm just gonna say it. But would I look for what's her name, Sexy Red all the time? No, like she love a street Negro too much. Like, Tiff, stop. You should have stayed with Emmett. That was the best dude you ever was with.
Yeah, because then they my image was cheated on her.
Well,
with Keisha.
But then again, she was trying to go and be a thought, going to the swingers clubs, But then when she met Rob and he got money, what happened to her going to the swingers clubs? Because she wanted to open the relationship. That's why she broke up with Emmett. Emmett was trying to do the right thing. She want to go to the damn swingers club and have a train ran on her. She want to be the caboose. I know she got a big old caboose, but she ain't had to be the whole train in this month, man. You know what I mean? And soon as Rob big ass come up in here, lip dragging on the floor, 6'4", no defense having, no jump shot having it. She talk about, you all I need. Like, what? She trash. She loved the streets too much. But I ain't gonna lie, she a cutie, but you can't, like they said, you can't fall for a big button to
Yeah,
smile.
because and then we get the. I mean, we had another information. You either much had Hannah and that other dude looking like Boogerman who got arrested though, and then though them two is getting on the phone. I say her and her man gonna end up getting killed for snitching to the feds.
You know what woman I like on this show, her demeanor, that's a newer woman on the show, and that's Pastor Zeke's first wife.
Right.
She seemed like she's learned and he's learned, and they both at a good place in life. And I like her demeanor. I think she got a good demeanor, at least so far. Although Felicia Rashad, I don't know.
Dude, Shard got him a new engine woman. He had left Alicia because when Alicia find out he got him a new lover, and she probably gonna become jealous.
Yeah, hey, I liked her too. She was cute, and she had a good like spirit. She seemed grounded. What I would like in life, and as I get older, I think this is what's most valuable in a woman is peace. Peace of mind. You don't want a person that brings drama or adds drama, or if you do have problems, she
Yeah,
don't.
and get into an argument.
Yeah, she helps you find ways through it. Or if you say, hey, this might be the plan that if we do this, that, and the other, then we can probably make this happen or whatever. Well, how you gonna do that? They ain't gonna do that. How you gonna do that? Oh, I've had a lot of those in my life accidentally, and that's the worst. I'm already gonna have to explain and try to make this work out there. Now I gotta fight and explain with your ass all the time, like. That's a problem. A divided house can't stand. You know what I mean? You can't have one side up and one leaning. The roof gonna collapse. So, if we come in and we can work together, and we got each other's back, we gonna work together as a team and make it work. Because one on one, that ain't gonna work. So that peace is most important, and being on the same page. And everything else can fall into place, but without that peace, oh man, it make you want to take the long way home or not come home at all sometimes. And then that just makes problems even more uh, of a problem. But in the mind, you trying to avoid a problem, but it only creates more problem. And the last place you want to avoid is going home. That's the only thing you have in this life is your place you call home.
Yep. Because
And truthfully,
and to me, I really thought this show was episode 10 was gonna be the last one, but they end up tricking us in the bag and Jenny in the bottom because they end up giving up a cliffhanger.
Hey, I thought that because I thought this was the final episode, but we still got 2 more episodes, so we'll see how it all
So
plays
that's 12 right there.
Yeah, yep.
So because
12
last year it was 16 episodes.
Yeah, this show has been all over the place with
Because
episodes.
I don't see who else who ain't making out of this one? Out of this season. I don't see Nook making out of this season. I don't see Damian making out of this season because I think they're gonna end up getting killed at the end.
I didn't even see Nuck at the party because I left early. I missed a few people at the party because my mom, she wanted to go into the party or whatever because she knows some people and stuff. And I tried to talk her out of it, but that's part of my problem. I left some stuff at home, so I couldn't stay. Anyway, I wonder if he's still wearing bell bottoms because that's his personal style. And I'm like, man, what's everybody doing these days? Is that what you wear, bell bottoms? Is that the
Nah,
style in Houston? Huh?
no, not me.
Man, he wears some big old bell bottoms. Man, what was I about to look at? Shoot, I forgot what I was about to pull up on here. Oh, I was looking at how many episodes they've had on here before we get out of here because they've had different episodes for different seasons. I thought season 1 was like 8 episodes. Let me see. No, it was 10. Season 1 was 10 episodes. Yeah, let's see. Season 2.
Dude, they should have. I mean, they should have either much kept Bernard Brandon, the one that play. I mean, Jason, the one play Bernard. They should have kept him though.
Yeah, well, he
That was a
has
waste of character.
he has some issues behind the scenes allegedly
Right.
with his
Dude,
co-stars.
they done end up killing they done killed Ronnie off when he rescued Tiffany.
Keisha, you in there? Keisha. They gave 10 episodes in season 3. They gave 10 episodes for a minute. Well, look, man, I'm about to wrap it up. I appreciate you for coming through.
Right.
My man T for stopping by. Appreciate you coming through as well.
So next week BMF coming back.
Yeah, that'll be good. BMF.
Yep. It's been a long season, man, because BMF been going on 3 months.
Season 6 was the first time they did more than 10 episodes. They did 16 episodes.
Yeah, though, because Lena Wave is coming back with season 8 in 2026.
This show will go on forever. Papa gonna be as old as Duda was in this damn show.
Yeah, though, man, we ain't gonna we can't get a break.
We can't get a break.
Because I'm talking about, and we either much got a Power Rangers and Cannon coming next year in 26, because they're gonna have 8 episodes in there, because they're gonna rush through these episodes so they can get ready to film Power Origins for next
Power Orgies, you know it. I'm working on my Power Origin story, Raising
and Courtney Camp and Sean Pendergram and Sean Penn gonna end up being producing the show.
Yeah,
because they giving us another Time and Ghost when they was growing up.
Hey, they gonna have to produce Raising Rojas. Wait till y'all see that show come out. Like, what?
But if Power, look, what happened if we don't get it in 27 though? And when they wrap up Power Raising Canon, because that means that Power RJ, they ain't ready.
Right. I'm looking at the shot on here now, and it's showing Tiff behind the bar. Her belly is humongous, bro. I didn't even realize she was wearing a bodysuit with this damn belly like this. I was saying it in the last video, women, this belly, that ain't sexy. Working around with the belly out like you still got it. Just have the baby, girl. You ain't got to be sexy 24/7. Not that you ain't got to care about yourself, but you don't have to wear them outfits while you pregnant with this belly busting loose. This is crazy. This is a bad look. Anyway, before we go, Yvonne Cox says she think Hannibal in a bad situation. He might not make it out. What you think about Hannibal? You think he gonna make it out of this season?
I don't think so. I think she getting taken out.
Yeah. It ain't Hannibal. He in a bad situation with the snitching on Reg. And I don't know, man. He playing with the cops and the streets.
And the snitch too. And you playing, but dude, he gonna end up getting killed.
Yeah, because what if
They're going in, I'm taking him out.
what if Detective Watusi go and say, hey, he the one that gave me the info or something?
Yeah, because he gave up the intel.
Mm-hmm. She been and got him for real. Hoop Life, I'm gonna have to get to you. What you say? He said, can I play video games? EJ, how you 10 years old with no lines? Hey, they ain't gave Shorty no lines yet, are they? They like, hey, look, we ain't about to be paying no more kids on this show. You know how long we've been paying Papa on this show? We ain't starting that. Don't have him say a damn thing. You understand? They don't think he nodded his head. EJ, don't push him. Yeah, they pushed the boy and they got in trouble. He ain't even say nothing. They like, hey, we keeping the budget low. You understand? And also, I'll tell you a little behind the scenes info on the Shy. Some characters that you haven't seen this season, they ain't there because they may be a little testy behind the scenes, asking for raises or being a little too big for their britches, what they sometimes call difficult. Because you won't do this or you won't do that, or you won't say this, or you need this, or you want this much money, or you think you this, or you think you that. They like, oh yeah, well, we'll just write y'all off the show. And that happens actually a lot in this business. But just think about and it's crazy because sometimes they don't understand that if they do that, it's gonna have a couple other people written off the show too, because they all are tied in it together. But it's a lot of egos in these businesses and things, and you got the egos of the directors, the producers, the studios, the actors. It's just a lot of egos in there. So, whoo, be humble, like Kendrick say. Be humble. It'll go a long way. Don't try to be the biggest ego in the room. It's a lot of those out there. And one thing about me, I don't got a big ego, at least not in that regards, is some of that. So it's probably another reason why some of these people go further and some don't. But anyway, it's only so far I'm willing to do and go for stuff. So anyway, we get up out of here, man.
Yeah,
Steve, you
man.
have a good weekend.
You have a
We
good
try to
weekend.
come back this Sunday or something. We talk about some of this crazy stuff going on in the news and in the world. What you think?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because I'm talking about, and you see about that Epstein, about that Trump and that Epstein file.
Man, that's been going crazy. Trump said that we shouldn't be thinking about that though, because gas is under $2 a gallon. Is gas under $2 in Houston?
Shoot, nope.
It sure ain't where I'm at. But
And then, I mean, yeah, though, because I'm talking about if that Epstein file, they don't even, the Republicans either much blocked it. Four Republicans, 4 Democrats voted for it, one Republican voted for it. And then, because that's why the Republicans, they running up the hills, though, out of Washington, D.C. Because
yeah,
they afraid.
yeah. I mean, that what they did is they voted to not release it. Like they blocked, like you said, they voted to block even bringing it back up again to see. So then that's the crazy thing, is that a lot of these type things, they run and they say deep state or this or that, and then they get in there and do the exact same thing they be complaining about. They make them seem like, man, it's really messing up the country, because it make people think, because a lot of people did think that they was gonna make a difference. I mean, I don't know why they believe that.
Yeah, but a lot of people did think that he was going to raise taxes, make taxes go down. And then I said, dude, you already know this man is wrecking their economy and either much. Though he already done cut Medicaid for people. I mean, and either much food. I mean, SNAP's benefit, and either much shutting hospitals down in the country, and either much getting rid of school lunches for free.
Yeah, They doing too much, man.
I mean, yeah, that's a run of
One of the
deficit. I mean, he
problems.
doing that. He doing it for his billionaire rich friends, though. That's a run up. That's increased the deficit. Like Elon Musk and either much Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, man, it's too much. What the problem is, one of the problems is they swear they pro-life, but as soon as the life is here, they don't give a damn. You on your own.
These Republicans don't give a damn about nobody. All they care about themselves.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Well, look, man, let me get up out of here.
Yeah.
You have a good weekend, T. I appreciate you for coming through.
I'm out.
Yeah, man, and we'll be back Sunday. So everybody, y'all have a good weekend. Be
Peace.
safe. Peace. Deuces. Y'all have a good one. And be careful out there with these ladies, man. Don't get a Tiff or a Keisha and you on your deathbed and she don't want to marry you. No, I'm just playing. All right, y'all.